Hey, hi. I know it's been forever, 10 months, and we're going to get into all the details, all your questions. I have so many answers for you guys. 91 questions total, but the first thing I want to jump into is my final reveal before and after pictures. But this is video footage from my America's Next Top Model audition tape that I did for Cycle 14 this summer. Tell me who loses weight just to become a model. Same swimsuit, same girl, different body. I did it because I wanted to be a model. This is something I always wanted to do and something I continue loving to do ever since my very first professional photo shoot. Same girl, different body. Okay, that was my audition tape, and now I'm going to talk about the results. Okay, let's go here. I have my little outline that I'm supposed to be following to try to keep my videos somewhat organized, but I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to try. But I've lost 85.2 pounds, and I had a weight gain of 16.8 pounds, so that leaves me at 68.4, which is close to 70 pounds. But I did gain a little bit of that weight back just in between those 41 weeks actually. So that's a little bit over 10 months, and in 10 months I lost 85.2 pounds, but I gained 16.8, so that left me at 68.4. So that was close to 70 pounds, but whatever. We are counting down this final reveal, October 27th. I started on what, January 13th, 2009. So we have to do the photo shoot, right? The photo shoot, you guys want to see the images, right? Don't you guys want to see what I've been doing all summer? Kept you guys waiting? Like, what the hell? I'm going to show you guys the photo shoot. I think I did about 5, and pretty hot. Check it out. Okay, we're going to get into the questions. I had 92 questions, and I actually had to break it down into about like 30, just because some people asked the same question, and I just didn't want to keep talking and talking, because you know I could talk for days. And if I had my own show, I probably would, and people would fall asleep, and like I have to wake people up at the end of the segment to tell them that the show's over. But no, I really can talk. So I actually created some little bullets. Yeah, I'm going to begin right now. Here we go. 92 questions. Oh my God. You guys better watch the whole thing. 92 questions. I'm not mad though. I'm not mad. Okay, the first question comes from Doubly Blessed, and this is on September 2nd. And she asked, "You look amazing. You have truly inspired me. Now the question we all want to know, how did you do it?" And that's one of the questions that I got from like everybody. And like I said, I will break it down, and we're going to get into that in detail in the next couple of segments. Okay, the first one comes from Miss JC834. Congrats, you are such an inspiration. How tall are you, and what was your starting weight? What size are you now? I'm in between sizes, so if we're talking about the clothes that you find at the malls, I would say I'm a size 11, 12, 13, 14. But if we're talking about the urban brands like Apple Bottom, I'm probably a size 9, 10, maybe a 7, depending on the stretch. You know, I love my stretch jeans, and I love to squeeze into my jeans. But when it comes to like dresses and stuff, I can wear like a size 8. Like in shirts and stuff, I'm like a medium. I'm 5'9", and my starting weight, I'm not going to tell you, I was close to 250 pounds. And right now, I'm a little bit under 180. I'm not going to get into like how much I weigh just because it keeps changing. Okay, this is from Nay of Nay, I think. Hey sweetie, you are such an inspiration to me, and I am so happy that one more person in this world decided to finally get healthy. I am on my own journey as well, and I am inspired by curvy women such as Beyonce, Buffy the Body, Delicious, etc. I was just wondering what your measurements are before and after your journey. My measurements when I started was 42, 46, 58. My measurements now are 36, 30, 42. I think I squeezed into a size 20 when I first started. I don't know how to change my YouTube page, but I'm 24, not 25. I'm 24 and I don't want to be older. Okay, I think that the biggest motivation was for me to try to be in the modeling industry as a plus size model. As you guys have heard me say 1,005,000 gazillion times. It's just like me, just wanted to pursue modeling and knowing what the competition was and where I was. I wanted to be able to shop at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to be able to go to Forever 21, Charlotte Russe, and H&M and pick out something and just love it. Because I used to spend like $70 on like jeans that were ugly, but they fit my body. And on top of that, like, I just wanted to be the it girl. Like, I was never the kind of girl that was in a relationship before. I never really had a real boyfriend. Like, oh, you have a pretty face. Like, oh God, like, you don't understand like how like depressing that is for someone to tell you that. So that was just my motivation. Like, I'm just not going to be categorized. And I'm going to be able to do what everybody else does. I did have like one person, I guess one or two people that was motivating me on, and like my mom and dad making comments and actually noticing my progress was another thing that kept me motivated. But I would just say, you know what, you don't need nobody. You don't even need anyone to motivate you. Let me motivate you. Like, watch my videos, and I hope that helps people out there. But I would just say the first thing that actually helped me start losing weight is because, like, I actually put myself first. I loved myself first. I think you have to love yourself first, flaws and all. Because even though I was 250 pounds, I was a good-looking 250 pounds. You know, I didn't put myself down. I wasn't, you know, putting myself in a negative category. I still, as you've seen in the before and after pictures, I still was into modeling at 250 pounds, you know. So I would just say don't put yourself down just because you're not where you want to be. Like, you can't beat yourself down when you need yourself to help you reach those goals. So you need to be your own biggest fan. I think that's the first thing to do. Like, it's just, you gotta mentally prepare for it. And I know that sounds corny, but life can be corny sometimes. Okay, this is my favorite thing to talk about, and it's called Excuses and Downfalls. Here we go. I'm gonna say that, like you, when I'm sick or not feeling well or I'm on my period, I find every excuse not to work out. I'm like, I don't like working out. People be fronting. People be lying. They be lying, talking about they love to work out. Yeah, whatever. You really don't want to just say, okay, I messed up, so I might as well just mess up forever. That's like, okay, I just, you know, started messing up my life, I might as well just ruin the rest of it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's some things in life that you can't change, especially when you're trying to lose weight. And that's like having a busy work schedule, having a family, having a husband. I don't have one, but having a husband, maybe even having a boyfriend, and having kids. I mean, people lose weight differently. And sometimes people don't have time to exercise. People are like, oh yeah, you know, you could always make time. Yeah, you can, but you really have to change your schedule. At work, and I know like at work everyone always has parties, holiday parties. Oh, we ordered pizza. You're not gonna eat any pizza? Like, no. And then people start like talking about you and thinking that you're starving yourself or something. And it's just crazy that a lot of people at work, they say don't take your personal to work, but they want to be in your personal business.